Good morning. There we are. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Come on in. Okay, I have a frozen Alexa this morning. There we are. There we are.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
All right. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Good morning, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Hi, Monsi. Oh, it's good to see you on this morning. All right. So let's go into our hearts. Hopefully, we will wake people up and they will be in here with us this morning. Thank you for sharing, Kathy. All right. Breathe in and slow it down. Slow down the breathing. Add in the love. Good morning. Good morning. Manifesting Monday. So as you are talking from your heart to your brain, what do you want to manifest? What's happening in your world that you want to create? What do you want to see different? Let's just lift that up right now. I want to see more peace. I want to see more love. more compassion, more joy. All right. How are we doing with that? We have a couple more people that joined us. Isabel, good morning, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. So I guess we got some sleepy peas this morning and maybe even some frozen peas. I know the weather is really, really rough right now up in New York. Kathy, I don't know what it's doing where you are, but I read about all that was going on in Buffalo yesterday. Oh, I'm glad you were here too for it, Kathy. We need that, don't we? I need every morning, I need this energy when I come in and you all are here and just loving on you and just feeling your love coming back to me. Erica Hoppy, good morning. Erica, are you off work today? I hope you had a good holiday, all of you. I hope yesterday was just an amazing day for you. We did meet. There were a few people on that came on for the Christmas party with the peas. Oh, you are at work today. Okay. Well, I hope it goes quickly and well for you and that you have a beautiful day after Christmas. And Kathy, the sun's shining and it's warming up. Yeah, it is here too. Thank goodness. But I think we're supposed to get some more cold weather. Prachetta, good morning. Jed, I'm so glad you're here. And Cheer and Goofy, thank you for coming in this morning. Oh, you are off work. Okay. That was a confusing answer there, but okay. Well, I'm glad you had the day off. And Kathy, how was it to have your daughter home yesterday? I bet that was so amazing to be able to spend the holiday with her. And I'm so glad you got to do that. I had an awesome Christmas here with my friend Denise, who I'm house sitting for, and her and her daughter. We had a really good Christmas day yesterday. Well, good morning, Cheer, and good morning, Goofy. I don't think it's morning for you, but it is for me. It's probably evening for you. So, what's exciting? What do you want to manifest? We talk about manifesting on Mondays, and how do we do that? How do we bring that into us? I'm going to get my Kuan Yin cards out. Just a moment to do that. They've been tucked away. Oops. Oh, there they are. I almost lost the Kuan Yin cards. It's evening there. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so let's see what we got. Erica, peace within. Is that what you want to manifest? You know, Michelle Landers and I are doing a spiritual vision board called a Spirit Quest vision board in January. And that's what we want to focus on, not on material things, but what do you want to manifest spiritually? So I love that you're already putting that out there as something that you want to manifest. Good morning, Charlie Coons. Glad you're here. Linda Landman, good morning. Linda wants to manifest great incomes and healthy relationships. Beautiful. Nicole Harris, hello and Merry Christmas to you as well. So, what does everybody else want to manifest spiritually? What would you like to bring to you? What would you like to have happen in this coming year for you personally? Good morning, Stacy. Oh, it's good to see you on here. And Stacy, I saw the beautiful post by you. I know that you had a wonderful Christmas with the grandchildren. I am going to pull a Kuan Yin card for all of us. Let's see what she has to say. She always has such wise wisdom for us. Nicole, you want to manifest loving relationships with communication and community. I love that. Prachetta, spiritual growth. Prachetta, I hope you're able to be at that vision board because I think it's going to be quite different from any vision board we've ever created before. And this is something that the angels have directed. They wanted us to not just do your regular vision board that, you know, some of us have done for years and years, but something more along the line of how do I want to grow? What are some of the things that I want to open up to, maybe something different than I'm used to and stepping out of the comfort zone. Nicole, adding positive habits daily. Yay. I love that challenge and that vision for you. Marietta, good morning, sweetheart. And Nicole says, grow through joy. Yes. And Kathy, what happened? Almost made it through. Oh, honey. I'm sorry you had that experience. Need to manifest more strength and a way to open up Bob's eyes. Yeah, that has to happen from him. He has to be the one to realize, the effect that behavior has on others. We can't change anybody else, but we can certainly influence, and we can communicate openly. That's the thing. Many times in my own life, I can only speak from my experience, but many times in my life, there have been behaviors that I wasn't happy with in a relationship, and I nagged. Okay, I'm going to be open and honest here, and that just never goes well. It just doesn't. So open communication is really the only way to affect anybody for change. And Kathy says, okay, within myself, my family, and then going out into public. Yeah, manifest peace. I love that for you, Stacy. And Nicole, maybe like-minded friends. Yeah, we have such a beautiful family here, beautiful community. And that's what it is. It's like-minded friends who are family. Sometimes that family that we choose, that's the very best family to wrap your arms around. And Stacy, you recorded Josh last night so he could see how silly he was this morning. Yeah, sometimes that works. An eye-opening view of yourself as you are exhibiting certain behaviors. Prachetta, you want to manifest a rhythm of prayer and total surrender to the universe. I love that. Oh, Nicole, thank you for being here. Another thing that's going to happen in the new year, Karen Palmer and I are going to do the first 50 lessons of A Course in Miracles and talk about that. So maybe, let's see, who was it? Prachetta. Maybe that's something that you would like to tune into that discussion as well, because it's a beautiful way to open up to spirituality and open up to what's possible. I love the Course in Miracles because it talks about miracles, and it talks about how we can create miracles in our life. Sally, thank you for being here. Sally and Tony, good morning. And Sally, I just want to thank you. I don't know if you all saw that Sally is doing a fundraiser for my organization, Angel Speakers Incorporated, which is a nonprofit, and it will help with the expenses of doing the Peace on Earth tour. So, Sally, how benevolent, and thank you so much for that. Kathy says it was so funny because all day I was wondering who would start it and when. And of course, it happened at 11 p.m. Couldn't make it through Christmas Day. Well, that's behind you. And the best thing to do now is to have open communication about it if he is open to it. That's the very best way to handle things. You know, we can't make a change if we don't know that there's an issue. So maybe that's an opening for you to discuss it. You're welcome, Sally. Colin has a recording of Bob. Yeah, sometimes, it just takes seeing a pattern. Sometimes that's what's eye opening. But I know, especially with alcohol and other mind altering substances, sometimes it takes more than one incident, because one you can say, oh, I just was partying too much. But if it's a pattern, then that's something to look at. Stacy, you're ready for miracles? Me too. I really am. I live in a world of miracles, but I've come to a place where I'm ready for more growth. And that's what they're showing me. They're showing me more growth. And that's why I agreed to do the Course in Miracles with Karen for this coming year. Joanne Castrillo, thank you. Thank you for being here. I saw those beautiful, beautiful pictures and the video of your grandson. I'm so glad he had a good Christmas. Yeah, Christmas and children, that's where we see the awe and the wonder of the world when they open up, and not just about the presents, but it's the love. Oh, thank you, Sally, for those words. Thank you. I certainly appreciate all the support I get. It's been quite the journey for over 2 years now, and it's not slowing down. They've told me to keep on keeping on, and so I am. And Stacy says, I'm happy to be back to pre-holiday schedule. If the weather improves, I can get back to walking in the morning. And of course, listening to Cuppa. I have been gone too long and I miss y'all. We miss you. And thank you for that, Stacy. And yeah, I'm hoping the weather improves a little bit here as well, because I have started an exercise routine and have joined a gym here right by the house. So I'm hoping to do that while I'm here in the area. And Erica, you too, yay. Kathy, definitely a pattern. Well, that's what needs to be shown, is a pattern. And then see, okay, you willing to make change? Because maybe if you see how it's affecting others, then you can see how destructive those patterns can be. Nicole, I think we're starting on January 1st with the Course in Miracles. And the last Saturday, I think, of the month is going to be the spiritual vision board. It's going to be quite different. We're saying it's not your mama's vision board. This is a brand new idea, a new way of looking at manifesting what you want spiritually. Isabel, you're manifesting abundance of peace, love, and joy, harmony, balance, and health. I love that. Stacy says, great. We joined a gym last week. I have faith Josh will actually go. Yeah, I know. I'm loving it. And, what a difference it makes to actually move. And that's the one thing I think most of us neglect, is our own self, our self-care. We sometimes give the self-love, but self-care is a part of self-love. So taking care of ourselves first is not selfish. It's the best thing we can do for us. All right, so I have Kuan Yin, and it is becoming friends with yourself. Why not give up trying to punish, push, or force your body? When you push, resistance is created. It is not defiance, it is natural law. This can make life harder than it needs to be. Instead, why not explore and find a way to relate to your body as a friend? Friendship is one of life's pleasures. It certainly is. And when we're friends with ourselves, we want to spend time with ourselves. And that's what I've discovered. When I'm driving down the road, I I have to be friends with me. I have to like me, right? And if I find myself whirling at another car and maybe talking to somebody in a not nice way because they did something not so intelligent, I have to remind myself to get back into my heart because, driving, and especially a long way like I do, it can be a meditation. It can be something that's a blessed time instead of a stressful time. So what I try to do is pace myself. And if I find myself getting irritated with others, it's time to pull off the road and walk around and take a break and look at scenery. So yeah, we have to be friends with ourselves first. We have to like ourselves, or we're not going to be liking others very much. And Sally said, my birthday is Friday, January the 13th, and I turned 60. It's a great day. I can feel it already. Celebrate that now. Go ahead and start now. I want you to celebrate all month. So let's get behind Sally and her celebration and this special birthday. It is special. So Sally, thank you for sharing your birthday with us. And let's just get behind it. I'm going to write it on my calendar so that we know to celebrate you on that day. And I probably have that on the list of all the birthdays. I'm going to get that out and mark all the birthdays in my calendar so we don't forget anybody. And if you haven't given us your birthday, if we don't know what that is, then let us know so we can celebrate with you. So, Sally, what does that make you? Are you I'm not good at astrology, but what sign is that you were born under? I love to know because, I have certain concepts of what people are. But then when I see what sign they are, sometimes I'm surprised, sometimes not. Yes, I believe we are using the regular Course in Miracles book, Kathy. And Kathy says, maybe I will start something for myself too. I really like Qigong with Brooke. I should wake up perhaps at 5 or 5:30 to add exercise into my morning routine of reading and journaling, etc. So, I'm going to say, the other thing we're starting January 1st is the gratitude base. We're going to start picking one person every day to give gratitude to. And I'd love to get all of us behind that. Let's start a wave of gratitude out into the world and lifting people up. And that's what that is all about. The gratitude base is something that I started, I think it was 5 years ago. It may be more now. I'm not sure. Yes, the Bob Miller Gratitude. Nicole, that's where I know you from. And I wrote a book called The Gratitude Base, and I dedicated it to Bob Miller. Bob was such an important part of my life. And every day he called out people and said, I'm grateful for you. So we always wanted to have our name called by Bob. So now, with the gratitude base, we have an opportunity to every day say, I'm grateful for somebody and to let them know it. That's the important part too, is to lift somebody up, to honor them. Don't have to have a reason, just honor them Oh, Nicole, I'm so glad that you're here, honey. I miss that Bob Miller. I really do. And I need to just tune into his energy and love on him and allow him to guide this whole year of gratitude. Sally, you're a Capricorn. Okay, I was thinking Aquarius, but like I said, I'm not good with the astrology stuff. So, all right. Well, I know a Capricorn, and yeah, I can see some similarities there with you and my family member that's a Capricorn. Joanne, I know we're fellow Virgos. I love that. Attitude of gratitude. That's what Bob always called it, attitude of gratitude. And he also called it practice gratitude success. Because when we put gratitude into the mix, we're going to have success. So those things that you're wanting to create and manifest and bring to you, yeah, the gratitude is one of the biggest parts of it. Catherine Kovacs, it was so good to see your face on Zoom yesterday. Thank you for coming to the party. And Nicole says, Bob's joyful spirit is strong forever. He made such an impact on my life. And I'm so, so happy that I got to know him. And it was just for a short period of time, but sometimes it's the small things in our life that make the biggest impact. So I'm very happy that I know Bob. And Kathy says, are there two different versions of the book? Of which book, honey? Are you talking about Gratitude Base or Course in Miracles? Nicole, you're an Aries. I don't know if I know any Aries. And Stacy, you're a Pisces. Of course, the water with the fish. Yeah, I see that for you. I love water myself, but I am a Virgo. Nicole says appreciation is love in action. It absolutely is. Catherine, you're a fellow Virgo. I do remember that. Stacy, you want more laughter in your life. Let's manifest it. I hope you're going to do the vision board with us. It's a spiritual vision board. So we're not going to focus on material things. We're not going to focus on houses and cars. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with visualizing and wanting whatever it is that your heart desires. But let's focus this year, 2023, on really growing spiritually. Kathy says, mine is called the Course in Miracles Experiment. That's the Pam Grout one, which I dearly love. It's going to be the same lessons, Kathy. So, yeah, you can use that. Karen and I are going to talk about each day about the lesson. And we're going to keep it simple. Some people I've studied with before that teach the Course in Miracles, it's a little complicated, and I don't want complicated in my life anymore. I'm not interested in complicated. I'm interested in easy. Kathy, you're a Taurus. Of course you are, little bull, which is a great thing to be. It's great to be strong. It's great to know what you want and to go after it. And I see that for you. And Sally says, I can remember most birth signs, but a couple still trip me up. Aries is March. Tony is an Aries. Oh, okay. I do know an Aries then. Awesome. And Taurus is May. Charlie's a Virgo, I know. And Kathy, you just want peace and joy. Then, Kathy, I really hope you can be at that vision board also, the workshop. Virgo is late August into September. My birthday's at the end of August. Yeah, I'm one of the first Virgos because I'm coming out of that Leo cusp. I have Leo in me, although, in my experience in life, I haven't gotten along well with a lot of Leos. My first husband was a Leo. Stacy says, I did get the truck on my vision board from the last time, so I know it works. So bring on the spiritual manifesting. We're going to do that. And Michelle is such a wonderful teacher. So we're going to team up again. We've done many things together, and this is something we both feel very strongly about, is doing that Spirit Quest vision board. Sally Pisces is February. And Isabel, hi, honey. Isabel's in Aries. Isabel, you're in Boston. You're in cold weather for a Floridian. And I hope yesterday was beautiful for you there. And Stacy's a Pisces in March, almost an Aries. Oh, I'm glad I was a Virgo and not a Leo. And Kathy says, yes, please. I do have a tough time deciphering some of the Course in Miracles lessons. This will be my third year reading it. Kathy, I've been studying the Course for 30 years. And, I'm still learning it, still learning the lessons in it and the concepts. So, yeah, let's do it together. Let's have fun with it. And yeah, your husband's a Leo. I knew that. Yes, he is. Leo the lion. Kathy, you read a lesson each day. I need to be more disciplined with that. And so that's what Karen and I are going to do. We're going to focus our energy on how can we be more spiritual this coming year, and how can we understand spirituality even more. Sally, you do not get along with Leos. Usually chaotic energy comes with Leos. That's what I found also, Sally. And Sally, what sign are you? You're I know you told me. Oops, I forgot already. But anyway, the Virgo me and Leos sometimes really clash. But not our Leo. Did you all hear Leo's new song, his new Christmas song? Does he not sound like Elvis in that song? I was blown away by it. And Stacy, yeah, chaotic energy for sure. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn and Leos. Yeah, I can see that clash. Isabel said, yes, I am in Boston. It was a wonderful Christmas Eve and day, Christmas with the family in Massachusetts. How long are you there for, honey? Because I know you drove, so you got to make that return trip back down to Florida, down to warmer weather, right? And I hope it's a safe journey for you, but enjoy every moment while you're there. That's what I want to do in life. Enjoy every moment that I have, whatever I'm doing, whatever that looks like for me. I want it to be special. And it can be. Each moment that we have, we make it what it is. So if we choose love, who was it that wanted love, peace, joy? I think that was you, Stacy. We manifest that. We bring that to us. And Isabel, yeah, it is very cold. Returning on January the 1st. I saw there was another storm coming in, but I'm hoping that it waits until after Wednesday, because I'm driving to Denver again on Wednesday to take Denise and her daughter to the airport. And this time they're flying out to Europe. So let's all please pray for good weather for that flight and a safe journey for them as they go on their way. Her daughter's going back to school, and so got to get on that plane. And we need a little miracle here, and it has to do with the mail and passport. So if we can get behind lifting Denise and her daughter Autumn up and praying that that passport arrives in the mail and that it gets here before Wednesday when they get on that plane. You're starting to drive back on January 1st. Okay. Yes, are you stopping to see Stacy? I think, Stacy, we're making you a point of stops when we come to Florida because it's such a beautiful area where Stacy is. And I am still in awe of sitting with you at lunch and seeing the dolphins play. I mean, they were having a blast that day we were there, jumping up out of the water and just really enjoying the day. And we got to enjoy them. That was so awesome. And Sally says, we're still snowed in, going to venture out today for the first time since last Friday. You know, yesterday it warmed up here in Colorado, and the snow actually melted off of the Angel Mobile, you guys. I can see her beauty again. She doesn't have a bunch of snow on top of her. Joanne says the energy of Stacy feels like love, peace, and joy with an amazing, creative, decorating twist. It does, doesn't it? And also, her creative energy in the kitchen is beautiful and amazing. Elena, thank you for being here and good morning. How cold is it where you are? I don't think it's as cold as where I am, but I know for Floridians, anytime it drops down below 70, it feels cold. Thank you for that, Sally. Yeah, let's envision that those passports getting here with the visa intact. It's 45. Okay, I got you beat a little bit. It's 31 here. And Kathy says, both Bob and I are tourists, can be quite the stubborn battle around here. Yeah, I think if you use that energy to work together, though, it will be an amazing thing to see what could be created. Isabel, you're planning on, I'm hoping that it works for both of us. Oh, I hope you do stop to see Stacy. I love it when the peas get together. That's amazing energy. And Sally says you're in a heat wave with a temperature high of 22 today. Yeah, I've been there over the last week. It was a little bit miserable, I have to say, and I did stay in bed quite a bit. As you know, I overslept one of those mornings and we didn't even do Cuppa. And Stacy had 27 yesterday with ice. Oh boy. Good morning, Blue Jean. Blue, I hope you had a beautiful Christmas and birthday. Blue's birthday was Christmas Eve, and I hope you celebrated yourself, did something fun. Oh, Stacy, I would love if you and Joanne met, two of my favorite people. I think that would be awesome to see the two of you together. I think, what I think is that I need to plan a retreat down in Florida so that all the Florida peeps can meet. We had a great meetup when I was through there this year, but I think we're going to have something going on where the Floridians can get together and anybody that wants can come down into Florida and hang with us. I am right now working on Sedona, and I believe those dates are this. I don't want to say it wrong. Let me go to a calendar. Hold on. April, the 14th through the 17th. So you can go ahead and mark your calendars. Anybody that's interested in coming. Elena, I think you and Mary are planning on coming to it. The 14th through the 17th in Sedona. And it's going to be different than our Vermont retreat was. There's not going to be as many of the teachings of the workshop. What we're going to have are small conversations. So we'll be doing a lot of breakouts, a lot of people that will be leading different topics to have discussions on. And we're going deep. You know, Sedona is very conducive to deep diving into spirituality. Yes, April the 14th. You got it. Oh, Isabel, 8 degrees now. Yep, Kathy, we're going to do it. I've just got to get the date on the calendar and coordinate with some of the Florida peeps as far as where we can do it. We have to have a venue to hold that Florida retreat in. So let's start working on that now. And Blue said, Dave and I are watching the fire, a Florida retreat. Snakes? No, no snakes. No snakes at our Florida retreat. Not even any alligators. But we're going to have fun for sure. And Stacy, maybe you can help me to find that venue, that perfect place where we can do this. And Elena says, oh, yes. Yeah, it's going to warm up for you, Isabel. I see that. Yeah, no gators. We won't have gators, but we'll have dolphins and manatees. And let's just plan a really beautiful time in Florida. Good morning, Annie7. Annie says, bringing my son to work this morning. Love you all so much. Oh, is that, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I forgot his name. And Stacy says, sure. All right. There you go. So Drake, thank you, Annie. I knew it, but I couldn't get it off of my tongue. So yeah, tell Drake I said good morning, and I hope that's a beautiful day at work. All right, so let's go into our prayer time. Boy, this time flew today as we gathered together, and thank you all who came in this morning. So if there are any prayer requests, I've already asked the prayers for Denise and Autumn, for the passports to arrive, and also for safe travels to Europe. And prayers for organizing all the stuff that the angels have me working on for this coming year. 2 retreats this year, one in Sedona and one in Florida. And Course in Miracles, Vision Board. We're going to have 7 months of workshops after the Sedona retreat. So yeah, the angels have lots of stuff lined up in addition to doing some land blessings and water blessings. And I know that I'm going into some of the higher states like Wisconsin. So Sally, after Wisconsin, you're just a hop, skip, and a jump. So I have a feeling I'm going to be seeing you and Tony this year in Michigan. And Grayson's with his dad. I hope he's feeling good. Yeah, I hope so. Stacy, prayers for your family. Absolutely. Stacy, how's your mom doing? You know, she's on our prayer list. We pray for her every day, and I hope she's doing well. Just give us a heads up on what's going on there. And Sally says, prayers for all who are in need here today. Thank you, Sally. Absolutely. And Kathy, you'd love to visit Sally and Tony. It's a beautiful energy. I hope you do get to do that, Kathy Hand, because yeah, I loved my time in Michigan. I loved the land blessing that we did at Lake Michigan. Maybe we can go revisit that when I'm there, Sally, and we can go where that land blessing was held and stand there on the shores of Lake Michigan. That would be awesome. And Stacy said, my mom is okay. She has a lump in her neck, so going to have a CT scan. All right, so let's focus on that and let's see her as having that lump resolved and for it to be nothing, just a no thing. Oh, thank you, Sally. I would love to be there and just get my hugs and see you all and see beautiful Michigan again. And there may be a different part of Michigan that needs a land blessing. You know, some of the places I've gone to where the energy was so dank and so low vibration. And I did go in and do land blessings in some of those places. So I feel like there's some places in Michigan that could be lifted up as I travel through the state. Marietta, remember to smile as often as you can because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy, and then the love radiates through you and out to all others. BIWP. Thank you, Marietta. And Marietta, I pray that you had a good Christmas. I know that you got sweet dreams working the way you want it to work. And I think that means you're going to be out and about on the waterways this year. I think that was the game plan. Um, Nicole, the blessing that I do, it's called a land blessing. And I'm not sure where you're at, Nicole, but I've traveled over 30, I think it's 38 states now. And I've done 21 land blessings and several water blessings. I don't have the number of that. But yeah, I come in wherever people ask me to come and do a land blessing, which means that we ask the angels and spirits to bless that part of the land, and we leave a crystal offering as well as other offerings onto the land and just lift it up for that area to have more peace. You're in upstate New York. We have our Julie Kiss also in upstate New York. So I think that's going to have to be on the list this year. I think we're going to have to do upstate. We did one in Mount Sinai on Long Island, and we also planted a peace pole in Montauk on Long Island. So I'd love to see upstate and do something there. I may even be going into Canada this year. I've had some invites to do that and a place to stay up there if I come into Canada. So I think that's on the radar. And Sally says, Traverse City, Michigan is where I feel a land blessing on the big lake. Ooh, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's get it on the calendar and plan it. All right, so let's go into our hearts. If there's anybody that you want to put in the prayer circle, we have a long prayer list, and we can always add more. And Blue puts them in the grid. Auntie Jean puts them in the Western grid in Texas. She's probably sleeping in this morning. So just let us know if there's somebody you want to lift up. And Sally says, or Manistee, Michigan, and we can stay at Tony's Tribe's Casino Hotel where we can get a suite. Sweet. I love that. And yes, Kathy, I know Canada's beautiful. I've seen pictures, but I've never been. Isabel would like to add Paula Grassa to our prayer list. She has a huge diversity of physical issues, but I see mostly all spiritual. She needs a spiritual coach to work with her, all of that pain, but she is not accepting that kind of help yet. Well, we can certainly lift her in prayer, Isabel. We will do that. And I'll add her to our Peapod list afterward. All right, so let's go into our hearts with the breath. As you take a breath in, see a color. What color do you see? I'm just envisioning mine now as it opens up that channel of light coming from the great central sun, traveling right to my heart. And you do the same. Just breathe it into your heart. And what color is coming to you today? I'm getting yellow. I'm surrounded by yellow energy. And yellow is Archangel Raziel. Raziel is a very funny angel. He loves to lift the vibration and make things light and happy. And, you know, yellow is also the color of the solar plexus. So I guess my solar plexus is being opened up today. And Kathy, yours is orange. That's the sacral. The sacral chakra is about creativity and sensuality, about having fun. So let's do that. Let's lighten up and have fun for sure. You know, I mentioned my friend Bob Miller earlier. he used to text me or call me every day, and he would say, Teri, life should be fun. Let's get out there and swing on the swing set and slide down the slides. And he really taught me a lot about getting into the energy of fun every day. So, what color? What other colors do we have? What are you seeing as you take that breath in? Just breathe it right into your heart. Let it go all through you, whatever your color is. And there may be multiple colors. Some people see a whole rainbow, you see the whole spectrum, and all of your chakras are being opened up. So let's envision right now. So yellow came for me. So I'm just going to see the solar plexus opening wider and wider and wider. Just let it open. Ah, that feels good to open up to that energy. And then go down to the sacral and let the sacral open up so we can all have fun. So we can all focus on what it means to create in a fun way, making life more fun. Breathe it in right to your sacral area and release it out. That does feel good. And for some reason, I'm feeling Archangel Metatron energy. So is anybody else getting Metatron working with you? Metatron opens up the Akashic records, and Metatron also brings in that crystalline energy from above us, from the universe. So just allow that energy to come right into you. And if there's anything that you need to focus on with your own self, give yourself that love, give yourself that beautiful energy to say, just going to let my body be loved on today. I'm going to let my spirit be lifted up so I'm the very best I can be. And in that higher vibration of energy, we lift up every prayer request, everyone that's brought to us for us to hold. Just love on it. That feels good. I feel the love oozing out from all of you. And Isabel, you breathed in violet energy, very high vibrating energy. And I feel like yours is a combination of the third eye and the crown. So as you focus your breath, just see that opening, see more of the spiritual energy coming in. Maybe there's going to be some downloads for you as you do that. So just open up the energy there on the top of your head, on your forehead, and just let the energy flow in. So let's all do that. Let's all focus our area there and get that energy flowing in a beautiful way. Joanne, you see green and purple. So yeah, as that crown opens, the energy flows right down to the heart. That's the green, that loving, beautiful heart of yours, Joanne. And just see it opening more and more. Ooh, I love to get into Metatron's Merkaba. I know people pronounce it different ways. I've just always pronounced it Merkaba. So see that. If you can see that beautiful floating energy taking you where you need to go, wherever you need to be right now, just go there. And if there's a place inside of you that needs to be touched by healing energy, just allow, accept, align, allow, as our Marietta teaches us. Feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel good just to open up energy? And that's what Time Heals does. It opens up all the energy fields. And I'm hearing that there may be a Time Heals class this year. So if anyone is interested in learning that or learning how to work more fully with it, just let me know and I'll schedule a class. Maybe it will be at one of the retreats We can see if we can work a class time in there. And I need to be teaching some teachers. So if you're interested in learning it so that you can teach it, let me know that as well. So now let's just give love. Love from our hearts. And we give it first in our home. After you love on yourself, love on other people who are there with you. And then expand that out. Love people in your community. And then your state. And then your country. Wherever you may be. Just lift up your area of the world. And then let's see the continents. Be love showered over all of the places on earth, all the waterways, the mountains, the hills, the valleys. That feels good. Lifting up every person on earth for a blessing of love and peace. And then we love on each other. And how do we do that? 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Oh, the Merkaba was created out of infrared laser light. What a vision. I love that. And prayers for Marty's little cat living in the home. Yes, it might need medical care. So you might want to have that checked out. Ooh, the earth chakra. Yes, that magenta. I love that color. All right. So how about a little bit of Leo? Anybody want to hear Leo this morning? How about Paki and Gruff? I know they love the Leo and they always look for him when Leo comes on. So let me just see if I can get him up here. He tries to hide. I don't know why. There he is. All right. We're going to play our Leo and we're going to get out of here and have a beautiful day today. Manifest.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Oh, Annie, that's so cool.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today is a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of. triple
y'all.
A, yeah. Morning cup full of joy, every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, yeah. Morning cup full of joy, every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, yeah. Give me a cup of joy, cup of full of joy.
Oh, thank you, Leo. I hope you woke the doggaroos up. Oh, thank you, everyone. Monsi, I love you too, sweetheart. I hope you all have a blessed day. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Namaste, y'all.